design for a robot is actually pretty similar to the scene that you just saw. We have a first stage where the robot has a general idea of where the blocks are on the map and will attempt to navigate and collect the ones that it sees. And in the same way as Team 2, as soon as it bumps into a wall, it will enter into a reactive state where it begins navigating the field somewhat randomly, just picking up the blocks that it sees. One of the things that does make our implementation a little bit more unique than the other groups, I think, and a little bit more controversial, is that we use a multi-threaded approach to our robot. So I'm going to let Alex talk a little bit about what that means.
Right, so we have separate threads for tests like its state machine, its movement, its localization. And basically, all these tasks expect variables to be set properly when they get handed off. So it's basically one thread writes something, the other one reads something, and only one thread is sort of allowed to write both variables. And we also have another special task that talks.
And for those of you who are Code 6 and have no idea what that means, things are running simultaneously, constantly processing things. So we have object recognition going, and is that?
We should get started.
Okay. So yeah, and hardware. If you want to talk about it real quick.
Yeah,
we can talk about it.
So
go ahead and start.
give it a run.
Our hardware, it's designed to take one block at a time from the claw that you'll see, and dump it into the vertical chute, very similar to the first team also. We can't hear what it's saying. Alex, can you explain what it's saying?
Yeah. Basically, every time its state changes, it says something different. So if you look closely, if you listen closely, I can explain the difference.
So right now, similar to the previous team, it has a few waypoints on the map that it wants to hit because it knows the blocks are generally located in those areas.
Yeah, don't go that way. Stop. Okay, keep going. Foxy and masking tape.
No, it actually talks. And again, your localization is dead reckoning?
Yes. Our localization is dead reckoning. We are solely based on the information that we're receiving from the wheels as to how far the robot has traveled and where it is on the map.
We do use the sonars to stay away from the walls as much as possible.
Are you distinguishing 2x1 from 1x1 blocks?
Not really.
Wait, no.
No, we designed our hardware to be able to accommodate 2x1 blocks or 1x1 blocks. We also designed our hardware to be compliant. So if you notice, as the block hits the ramp, it'll bend fairly significantly. That's partly to help it absorb some of the energy of the impact.
Something else that makes us a little bit different from Team 2 and might be either an advantage or disadvantage is we don't have quite the storage space, so we have to release a tower after we get to 4, in this case 5 blocks. We do have software in place so that it will not try to, again, pick up the tower.
That's only if it sees it.
Yeah, it generally tries to stay away from the tower, but that might result in it getting caught in that corner as it tries to avoid the tower, so we'll see what happens.
Is it avoiding the tower visually or just from its memory?
Visually. It does not remember where it placed it.
Well, before you implemented that, it kept building towers and destroying them.
It's a robust system.
We have videos of that. Oh, is he going for the...
Overturned.
Alright.
It turned too much.
So what's going on there?
It saw the red block, it identified it, and then it turned too much, and then it lost it.
What's happening here?
As soon as the red block is lining up with it, it just goes very slowly so that we don't get any oscillations that could result in it missing the block.
Yeah, and just in case we're going at a tower, going slowly is helpful. So that we don't actually pick up our own towers.
Moment of truth.
Oh.
I think this is one of those
That could be something.
You guys really like those.
Somebody's a Terran player.
That would be Alex.
Yeah, this is one of the things we were worried about. It does everything it can to avoid the tower because that's its highest priority, but it could result in it not being able to reach the rest of the course.
So what? Failure mode.
It's getting closer.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so what just happened there was the bump sensor hit on the tower. So it now is going to move around even more randomly than it just was.
So hopefully it'll work out.
Attempting to look for blocks.
Wait, did the tower trigger the bump?
The tower triggered the bump sensor.
Very nice.
Alright.
Well played. Wait, is that the third block in this set?
Yes.
4 blocks each.
No, it's 4 blocks each.
Let's do one more.
Come on, stop.
Stop.
Oh. Oh no.
The yellow. Is there a camera too?
The camera might be tilted pretty low.
The camera might be
We didn't want to see the fiducials.
Yeah, we don't. That's why we can't.
Yeah, just go straight. No.
Yeah, I know.
Are you oscillating the random number generator? Because it should just go twice.
It's caught in that tower loop again.
Andrew, your block placements were random.
It's my fault. It's all Read about us.
Oh.
So now it'll move randomly until it bumps into a wall as you block.
Don't back up.
Oh.
Contact there,
Told you, Andrew, that block is evil.
It'll keep turning randomly. It's hard. Ideally, I'd like to take the yellow. No, it's completely random.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You guys just wait. Do you guys release at 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Let's get the yellow.
No.
It's gonna hit the shield. Oh,
Oh.
pick up the fiducial.
Hey, it's struck on both sides of the robot.
Okay, let's reset the course and have team